Good evening, everyone. Ma. Am I audible? Yeah. So, in today's class, we are going to discuss the stream editors, uh, working with the stream editors, said stream editor. So, generally, said is used for processing the text streams. Uh, said is abbreviated as a stream editor. It is one of the programming scripting languages, and it will follow. It is a part of POSIX standard. Um, Generally, whatever you done using a said language can also be done using awake language, awake scripting also. So generally, said is used for processing the text data. Processing the text data. So it is a stream editor. We said that said is a stream editor. So the input stream that we take it here is nothing but a one file which contains set of lines. Hello, am I audible, ma?
Yes, ma'am, you're
Yeah,
audible.
yeah. So it will contain, the file may contain a set of lines. Okay, each line will contain a set of characters. So our said how it will work is, it will you can run the sed command either through command line, or you can write a script, sed script, which will have the extension of .sed, and then you can run that script on a file, on an input file. Okay, so here when you run like a command, the set, if you run it like a command, you have to give an extension of -e. If you are running like a script, you have to use -f. This -e means you are running the set in a command line. -f means you are running the set in a script form. Okay, and here, while writing your said statement, it will have a two parts. The address part, two parts, that is an address pattern, and then the command, the action, that you want to perform on this data, address pattern data. Okay, so generally it will have the syntax like this. So this label is an optional. Okay, we'll discuss every part of it with the demonstration. So the address, that means we are passing the input like a text file. A text file will contain so many lines, no? So which part of that file you need to process? For that, we need to specify the address pattern. Say, suppose I want to process from 5th line to 10th line, or I want to process every third line, or I want to process a text which starts at one first line, and then it which ends with the specified word. So like that, you can specify the address pattern. So this address pattern will include the lines that we need to process. Okay, so that lining address can be specified in many ways, and the action part will contain a single command, single character, which indicate what action you want to perform on this matched pattern lines. Okay, and depending on the action, you may require some more parameters. Those options you can, it will commit here. Okay, this is the actual syntax of any set statement. See, this address pattern, you can that address pattern you can specify using any of these ways. Say, suppose on a file I might be having a, say 10 lines. Okay, suppose you want to process the 5th line, you want to process some action on the 5th line, so you can directly specify the line number. So that 5 means 5th line, 3 means 3rd line, like that. So dollar means it will indicate the last line. Dollar means it will indicate the last line. Percentage symbol, it will indicate all the lines of a file, all the lines. Whereas one tilde, this is the tilde symbol, 1 tilde 3 means starting from the first line, every third line you want to process. Say first line, second and third will be skipped, and fourth line will be processed. Fifth and sixth will be skipped, and the seventh line will be processed. So like that, starting from the first line, every third line will be processed. Or you can also select the address by specifying a regular expression instead of these numbers, first line, last line, like that. You can specify one regular expression. So the line which satisfies, which matches with this regular expression can be selected. On that you can do or perform some action. Whereas a address can be specified like a range, say from this line to this line. You want to process multiple lines, say suppose first line to 5th line, or some like that. So while specifying the address in the range format, so the first regular expression, you can specify the range like directly using like a number, say 5th line to 15th line. Or you can also specify the starting range with the one regular expression and ending range with another regular expression. So it will start processing the lines starting from the line which matches with this expression, regular expression 1, till it will process the lines that matches with this regular expression 2. Okay, so it will start from the line which matches the regular expression 1, and it will process till it found a match with the regular expression 2. So you can specify the range like that. Starting, this is the starting range and this is the ending range. Or you can also specify like this. Starting range you can specify using a regular expression, whereas from here the next 4 lines. So this is the starting line, comma plus 4 means from here the next 4 lines you are going to process. So this 4 can be any n value. It can be after plus, you can have any n value. So this will process these n lines starting from this. Okay, or this tilde, this is not minus, tilde. So this tilde indicates that you start from this line which matches this regular expression. From there, skip every 2 lines, process the alternate lines from that. Or you can specify the ending range with the regular expression, starting range with the value. Say from 5th line till the line which satisfies this regular expression you want to process. So the address pattern you can specify in any one of these ways. Okay. And the second part, so the address pattern we specified. So on the text data that we have provided, it will take these lines as an active lines, and on that lines it will perform this specified action. So the possible actions that we have, the possible actions that we can have is uh, the possible actions that we can perform is, say, these are the different actions. The actions are in a single specified using a single character. So the P, if you specify a P, that means it will print the all the lines that matches this address are printed on the screen. So the default action is the print. The default action is the print. D means it will delete the lines that matches the pattern. Whereas this is a substitute, so it will search for this particular pattern, and that pattern is replaced by this replacement pattern. So you have to, in case of substitution, you have to specify in this manner. So yes means you search for this particular pattern, the pattern which we specify here, and that pattern is to be replaced by this, whatever we have specified in place of replacement. It will be replaced by that, and this is the syntax. You can repeat it any number of times. G means. So if you use a yes, it will substitute, search and substitute. Whereas equal to means it will print the current input line. Hash means a comment. I means it will insert the line above the current line. A means it will append the line below the current line. It will C means it will change the current line. So these are the different actions you can perform on a pattern that matches the address. Okay. And you can even run more than one command, like more than one action also you can perform. So in that case, if you want to perform more than one, you can specify like this: first command semicolon, second command semicolon, like that you can specify any number of commands. All these commands gets performed. Okay. So we will see the example demonstration of all these concepts. So to demonstrate this, I am taking the file, one sample file, say sample.txt. So something you type, you create one file with some text. Okay. So I have taken this file. So this file contains 15 lines, and I have typed some matter over here. Okay. So this file I am considering to demonstrate sample.txt file. Okay. And now suppose we can run the sed script in two ways. One is using you can run it like a command from
Ma'am, your voice is lagging a lot.
the command prompt. And the second way is you can write a script with said commands, and then that script wait ma, I'll log out and log in again immediately. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So set minus e option. So that means I am running a subscript like a command. Okay. Suppose in case of address, I am not specified, simply open and close brackets and sample.txt. Okay. The default action, the action that I have not specified any action over here. So the default action is a print action. So it will display the contents of this file. It will display the contents of that file.
Ma'am, what is minus E?
Minus e means you are running the set script like a command. Minus f means if you write a set script and that script you want to run, then you have to use minus f. Minus e means
Okay.
you are running like a command.
Command line.
Yeah, in the command prompt you are running the set script. Okay. Suppose if the same command, if I run like I created one set script, say s1.sed, and here I have written the set script commands, set commands, and these commands, if I run it from the command prompt, say for example, here I'll write the same thing. Okay. Okay. I'll show you that later. So if now I want to run s1.sed, then you have to use it as cd minus f. Okay. If I write the same command, whatever typed I have typed here, if this command I want to run like a script, then you have to use sed minus f. If you want to run that directly from a command prompt, then we use minus e option. That is what I told. See here. So you want to run your sed script like a command line, we use sed minus e. If you want it, interpret it like a script, we use minus f. Have you understood? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I'll show you the script also. First, let me show you like I am running like a command from the command. Okay. Suppose uh, suppose now what happened, if by default it has displayed all the lines, because the default contents of the file. Now suppose we want to suppress the printing. Suppose you want to suppress the printing. So in that case we have to specify -n. -n means whatever the output that you are getting here, you suppress that. Okay, so what output I am getting here? The contents of the, see the previous command, what output I am getting here? The contents of the whole file. So you suppress it. I won't display anything. Okay, so it won't display anything. Suppose, for example, while suppressing the entire content, I want to print only the fifth line. Okay, so fifth line means how to specify the address? Just 5 means fifth line. And what action I want to perform? Print action. 5p. If I specify 5p, that means I am going to print the fifth line. Okay, so suppress all the output and then you print only the fifth line. You can say, suppose if I didn't give a -n option here, what happens you see? So it will print all the lines of the file and fifth line is printed twice. Fifth line is printed twice. Default action is print all. So it has printed all the contents of the file, and then fifth line is printed twice. So if I give a -n option, what it will do is, it will suppress the printing of all the lines except the one which we specified in this pattern. Okay, it will suppress printing of all the lines except the one which we specified in this pattern. So that means it will display only the fifth line. So only fifth line. Okay, and even you can specify not only fifth line, you can specify any in any format, like um, first line to fifth line. Okay, it will display first line to fifth line. Or you can also specify the negation of it, except say suppose fifth line, except the fifth line. If you want to say except the fifth line, so you have to include that after 5. If you include this explanatory mark, the negation of it, and except the fifth line, you print everything. Okay, so it has displayed all the lines except the fifth line. So negation will indicate the opposite of what the pattern which we specify. Here the pattern specified is the fifth line, and after that explanatory mark means opposite of. So except the fifth line, the meaning of it is same. If I want to print first line to fifth line, two commands I want to run it. First command is the line number of the current line. Line number equal to means it will display the current line number. Line number I want to display. After that, another command I want to 1 to 5 lines I want to print it. Okay, suppose here, so while processing, it will print every line. So first one is equal to, so it will process every line of the file, of this input file. It will process every line of this input file, and it will print only those lines that satisfies this address pattern. So 1 to 5 lines will be displayed. And for every line, another command we have given is for every line you display the line number. So the line number is first line line number and the first line, line number and the second line, line number, third line number, line number and then third line, like that. Only for first 5 lines we printed, and the line number is displayed for all processing lines.
Ma'am,
Okay,
ma'am,
so this is
ma'am,
one command, and this is another command for after another.
ma'am, your
Hello,
voice
tell
is
me.
breaking. Your voice is frequently breaking, ma'am.
Wait a minute. What happened? Yeah, I'm not talking. Wait, wait. Hello. Hello, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Clear, ma'am.
Yeah. Say if you want to execute multiple commands at a time, okay, so we can use semicolon. So this equal to means it will display the current line, the current processing line number, whereas the second command which we are specifying is print 1 to 5 fifth line, first line to fifth line. Okay, so first it will in every time when it process, it will take the first line and then process it, second matching line, process it, like that it will execute. So first it display the line number of the line that it is processing is 1, and after that it has displayed this command. It has displayed the first line, second line number, second line, like that. For the first 5 lines it has displayed line number, but from sixth line onwards, this pattern is not matching. So so only it will display the current line number equal to. Suppose we want to specify like this, instead of this, suppose I want to display the line number of only those lines that matches this, line number of only those lines that matches this 1 to 5. For only those lines I want to display the line number. Okay, so here you can say like this: for 1 to 5 lines, you perform two actions. One action is display the line number, another action is print. Okay, so in that case you have to say this, if you specify in this bracket, this will be applicable to this whole thing. Okay, so it will only for the lines 1 to 5, it will perform these two actions. One is display the line number, and then second action is print the line. Okay. Say for example, I want to display print every second line, starting from the first line, every second line. So that we specify using a tilde symbol. One tilde 2 means process every second line. That means first line it will process, second line it will skip, third line it will process, fourth line it will skip, fifth line it will process, like that. Every alternate line. So see here, first line it has printed, second line was skipped, third line is printed, fourth line is skipped, like that. Suppose if you give tilde 3, that means every third line it will process, starting from the first line. First line, second, third are skipped, fourth line, fifth, sixth are, so every 2 lines it will skip, and the third line it will process. So like that you can use a tilde symbol to skip some of the lines and then process. Suppose you want to process the lines which contain a specific word. Say for example, Mozilla. Wherever you find out Mozilla, only those lines you want to print. Okay, so Mozilla. Suppose you want to print only those lines which contain this word. Okay, so Mozilla is there in the 7th line and as well as in the 8th line. Original file content is this. So it is there in the 7th line and then in the 8th line. So only those 2 lines were displayed here. Okay, or suppose I want to display the lines which contains Adobe, after that 2 more lines, plus symbol we specified it. Adobe plus 2. So this is the starting range. Adobe is the you need to start from the line which contains the word Adobe. From there, this is the ending. This plus 2 is the ending. From there, two more lines you display. The action you want to perform is display. That means print. See here. Let me display the original content also. Okay, so this is our original file. So where it contains the word Adobe. Okay, here 6th line contains the word Adobe. So from 6th line, after that 2 more lines. That means 6, 7, 8. All the 3 lines were displayed. Plus 2 means from the matching line till next n lines. The n value is specified is the 2. Okay, so like that you can use any of this say address pattern, you can specify using any of this ways, any of these ways. And so not only print the actions, the other actions that we can perform is not only printing, you can perform the other actions. P means print. So you can perform the other actions like delete, substitute, okay, append, insert, change. Like that, you can also perform the other actions. Okay. So let us see the delete. How to delete a particular line. So sed minus e. Suppose we want to delete a fifth line. If we want to delete a fifth line, okay, so D, here option I have specified is the D. D means delete. So it has displayed all the lines except the fifth line. Okay. Default action is a print. So it will print all the lines except the specified pattern. So the specified pattern is fifth line is to be deleted. So it has displayed all the lines except the fifth line. So fifth line is deleted. Or
But this
here
change is
also,
not
while
permanent, right?
deleting also, you can specify the ranges. Like suppose you want to delete from fifth line not hello hello
Yes, ma'am. This
hello ma.
change deletion is not permanent, right? Only in this display it will change.
No, it is not permanent. It original file doesn't change for any action, you can say. So sample.txt file doesn't change. Okay, only it returns the action that we are performing. If you want that change is to be reflected, you store this output into another file. Okay, so this output you can pass it using a pipeline symbol. This you can pass it to another file. Pass and reflect whatever the actions that we are performing using the sed command, that doesn't affect the original content of the file. Original content will be as it is. Okay, here also while deleting also you can specify the range in any way. You can specify a regular expression, or you can specify a tilde symbol to specify every alternate now, like that. The range can be anything. Okay, so whereas the action we are performing here is a delete. Okay, now we'll see how to perform the substitution. Okay, sed minus e. So substitution here, like one more thing is, suppose here if I specify using a double quote, double quote, say for example whatever action double quote, it will work. But the difference is always we specify using a single quote only. When you use a double quote, it will there will be some interpretations. Say, for example, if I say the same command, I want to display or print the last line. So to specify the last line, we use a dollar symbol, dollar symbol. So here, my aim is I want to display the last line, but it has interpreted this as, because I kept it in a double quote, so this it will consider like a variable, and value of the variable it will treat. Dollar variable name if you give, so what happens, the value of that variable it will substitute here. But my aim here is I want to print the last line. See here. So nothing has been printed because $p is not defined. Its value is null. So it has not displayed. Suppose if the same thing you put it in a single quote, same thing if you put it in a single quote, then substitution will not be done. So it will consider you are going to print the last line. So last line is displayed. Okay, that is the difference of placing the action in double quote and a single quote. If you place the text in a double quote, it will interpret the sum of the symbols. Interpret. Okay, so you, in that case, if you don't want to interpret, you have to use a backquote before that. Suppose if I give it like this, I think it will work. Okay, so if I give a backquote $, that means don't do that. And here we need to specify the pattern for which we need to search, and that pattern is to be replaced by this replacement pattern slash. So this is the syntax substitution. So yes slash, so you search for say for example Linux. You search for the word Linux. Is it there? Is it there any word Linux here? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. First line.
First capital letter it is, or we will search for the another word. Say Microsoft. Yeah, but it is in capital letter, no? Okay, we'll see. We'll search for another. Microsoft. We'll search for this word. Okay. Microsoft. Microsoft.
Ma'am, your screen is hanging.
And that you replace with the capital letter Microsoft. My screen is hang.
No, ma'am, it's okay, ma'am, now.
So you are searching for the word Microsoft, M capital, and the remaining are smaller case letter. I think I typed like that. Okay. Search for these words, and that it will replace with the capital Microsoft. In the file sample.txt. Okay. See now. So wherever I find Microsoft, so it is replaced by capital Microsoft. So this way it will substitute. So substitution pattern, you have to write it like this. Yes, after that, which pattern you want to substitute, and search, and that searched pattern you need to replace with which. Second slash indicate with which you want to substitute. Okay. Say for example, so this what happened here, it has reflected on the entire document. This has reflected on the entire document. Wherever I find Microsoft, it has replaced with the Capital Microsoft. Suppose I want to reflect this substitution only on a particular lines. Suppose I want to replace that only on line 3 to line 8. Suppose I want to line 7. Suppose I want to perform this action only from line 3 to line 7. Okay. So in that case, you have to specify that address range here. Okay. Say line 3 to line 7, 3 comma 7. If you specify that range, and then substitute, now I'll replace the opposite. I'm searching for Capital Microsoft and replacing that with the small Microsoft. Slash G. Okay. So I done that from wait. Okay. Sorry. Nothing is there. My see, this is working on the original file. In the original file, there is no Capital Microsoft. Okay. So I'll do it in reverse order. So replace that with Capital Microsoft only on the lines 3 to 7 range I have specified, not on the entire document. Okay. So it has replaced on the line 3, line 4, line 5, and line 7, but it has not replaced on line 8. See. Okay. So you can specify even while substituting, you can specify even the range. That range also you can suppose you want to replace only on the first line. Suppose in the first line, line x is to be replaced with capital line x, for example. Okay. So in that case, you can specify like this. On the first line, 1s. 1s means only on first line. You search on the only on the first line for the word Linux. For the word Linux, replace that with capital letter word Linux. Not reflected. I think this is capital letter. Yeah, small letter. So now that is replaced by capital. So only on the first line it has reflected. So like that you can specify an address range or like in the address pattern, whatever we are following, the everything you can do it even while substituting. Okay. Or you can also use regular expressions to perform the actions. See, here you have a L1, L2, L3 like that. Capital L followed by some number. Suppose you want to remove this pattern, L followed by digit, that you want to remove it using a regular expression. Okay. So here I am, whatever the regular expression I am writing, it will work on extended regular expression. Extended grep, we need to use minus e, capital minus e. In this indicate I am using a extended grep to specify the regular expression. Okay. So minus e, what I am saying is, from third line to sixth line, search for the pattern. Here it is indicating in the beginning you have a capital L in the beginning. So to say that in the beginning we use cap symbol. Cap symbol indicate beginning. Beginning you should have a L. Beginning of the line you should have L, followed by you can have a digit, followed by a digit. Here in some lines you have only a single digit, whereas in some lines you have a double digit. So that means that the digit can be repeated any number of times, one or more times. To say that we use plus. The digit can be repeated one or more times, followed by, so I want to replace only this pattern. So followed by a space, you have a space. So followed by a space. This is to be replaced by, I want to remove that. That means replaced by null. You want to replace this whole thing, this pattern, this whole pattern, the line which starts with L and after that followed by between slash G. Okay, on a file sample.txt. So from third line to the sixth line, you remove that is what we have specified here. Okay. See, for these lines it has removed this pattern. Wherever you find that, you replace with a null value, we are saying. So those lines were removed. Those lines were removed. Okay. Um, and also in the extended graph, you can specify here, instead of line numbers, you can specify You can specify these also using a regular expression. Say using a regular expression. Say for example, third line, comma, from the line which contains the word symbolic, which contains the word symbolic. So where we have a word symbolic, ninth line. In the ninth line, we have the word symbolic. So matched with the ninth line. So it from third line to ninth line, it will remove this pattern. Okay. Say from third line to ninth line, it has removed. So that means instead of specifying directly the line numbers, that beginning and ending patterns range also you can specify using a regular expressions like this. Okay. Or if you want to, even you can use a tilde symbol, like whatever the address range we have, or first line to every third line, first line to every third line. So skip two lines and the see, first line, after that two lines are skipped, fourth line is removed, next two lines skipped, fifth line, seventh line is removed, like that. Okay. So like that, you can work with the substitution. You can work with the substitutions, and you can perform other actions also. I means insert, A means append, C means change. So I'll demonstrate that now. So in the file, suppose I want to insert a new line, what I want to do is I want to insert, I means insert before the line which is, so one I have specified here, one I means before insert style. Same way you can say append. Append means after the
Your voice is breaking, ma'am.
say last line. Suppose I want to insert after the last line. Last line, dollar symbol indicates the last line. After it Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you want to change means suppose you want to replace a particular line. Say for example, wherever I have the word Microsoft, that line you want to remove or replace with something else. Okay. Wherever I find the word Microsoft, that line I want to change it with a different message. I don't want to display that line. Instead of that, I want to display some other message. So in that case, so specify the pattern as Microsoft. Wherever I find the word Microsoft in the line, that you change means see, change with what. So you need to specify which word you want to change this. Okay, that line say censored. So wherever you have the word Microsoft, that line will be replaced by censored in the file sample.txt. Okay, see here. Wherever I find this Microsoft word, so here in the line 4, line 3 also, line 3, line 4, okay, line 5, wherever I have this word, line 7, line 8, all those lines are changed as censored. That line. So like that you can use insert, append, change. Okay, like that. So in this way we can perform different actions. So now we have seen how to perform all these actions on a specified pattern uh, from command prompt, like a command, set command. Now we'll see how to perform same actions using a script. Okay, so the set script will have an extension. So shell script will have an extension of .sh. The same way, the sed script will have an extension of .sed. The sed script will have an extension of .sed. So here I am considering one. I've already written one script, hf.sed sed script. So in the sed script, what we did, so this is a shebang. The shebang specify from where your set command is executing. So it is there in user bin directory, user bin set, and here I am how I am executing the set, like a -f option. I am executing like a script with set with -f option. That command, that executable I am running here. The shebang says that comment. Okay, one I here, what script I have written, one I, that means insert before the first line, insert header, after the last line insert the footer, from first line to the fifth line, wherever I find a word in place of, wherever I find a word in place of, that is to be replaced by in lieu of. Wherever I find in place of, that is to be replaced by in lieu of. So that substitution I have done, substitution command. And after sixth line, before the sixth line, insert sample stuff here onwards, some before the, and from sixth line to the last line, what this will specify, from sixth line to the last line, wherever I found in place of, dot star means after the in place of also you can have something else. That means the meaning of this is from the in that line, from the place where you find in place of, after that till the end, till the end. Dot star means after that you can have any number of characters. Dot means it will match single character. Star means this can be repeated. So any number of characters till the end. So in place, wherever you find the word in place of, from there to till the end, you replace with null. you replace with null. So that is what we have written in the script. So some said script commands we have written here. Okay, so now how to execute this script is,
Ma'am, it is only regular expression, right? Whatever we write.
no, said commands only, no.
No, no, in place of dot star, that is.
Yeah, here to specify the substitution, I have used a regular expression.
Okay.
Substitution, we have used a regular. Said minus f. Okay, and your script name, how you need to run this, your script name. Your script name is this is the script we are going to run. hf.sed is my script name. Okay, and this script you need to run it on a file sample.txt. Okay, on this text file you are going to run this sed script. Okay, see here. First we said is the before the first line you insert header. So before the first line it has inserted the header. After the line last line you insert footer. So after the last line it has inserted the footer. 1 to 5th line, wherever you find in place of, in lieu of, it has changed it to in lieu of. Okay, whereas from sixth line to the last line, wherever you find in place of, from that word to till the end you remove, replace it by null. That means from the wherever you find in place of, from there till the end you replace with the null. So you see here, say line 12 you have found in place of here. So from this it has removed everything, only till here you find out. Okay, till the end of the line you replace with the null value. That is what we said here. So all the commands are executed one after another. Same way in your shell script also, what you'll do, you'll write a shell commands. Those shell commands are executed one after another. Same way in the sed script we write a sed commands. Those commands are run one after another. So this is insert action, this is append, this is substitution, again insert, and this is also substitution. So all these commands are run, and then this will be your output. So you can write, if you want to run your like a command, use -e. If you want to run it like a script, use -f. Okay, so that is about sed scripts. Okay, so it will process the scripts text stream. Okay, so we have one more concept in the 8th week, that is automating scripts. So this automating scripts will help you. Suppose you want to run a particular task every on a scheduled time. Say for example, every 15 days, once in every 15 days you want to take a backup of your system. So you can write one script, and then you can set that script to run for every 15 days, or every day, or every month, like that. You can recurringly you want to repeat something, or you want to schedule a task on a specified time. Okay, or you want to execute your scripts automatically without you run without running you by yourself. Your script you want to run it automatically on a specified scheduled time. So then we go for this automating scripting concept, so that you can achieve using the tools cron tab tools. Okay, cron tab. So the typical cron tab command will have this syntax. Um, you see the syntax. Here, the first thing what we specified is the minute. At what minute you want to run your command. So this minute value can be will 0 to 59 on the 0th minute, or first minute, second minute, like that, 59th minute. So which minute you want to execute your script? First parameter is the minute. Second parameter is the hour. So we have 24 hours. So the hour value can be between 0 to 23. 0 to 23. So that means here what we are saying, in the second hour, 5th minute, you run this script, like that. So here the third parameter is the day of the month. On which day of the month you want? Say day means first day or second day or third day, like that. You have a 31 days. So this day value can be between 1 to 31. Which day of the month you want to run this script. The fourth parameter is which month you want to run it. So here the month value will be, I think it is given wrong, 1 to 12 or 0 to 11 it will be. Okay, we'll check it. Okay, so that the fourth parameter is the month value. Suppose if you didn't specify the value and if you give the star, that indicates on all days of a month, on all months. So like that, star means if you specify a specific value. So on the, say suppose here I have specified 20, on the 20th day of every month, suppose here I specify star, on 20th day of every month, at 2 o'clock 5 minutes you run the script, like that. The meaning is, okay, first one is minute, second one is hour, third one is the day of the month, and the fourth one is the which month. This any of these values you can replace with the star. Star indicate any of these 5 values you can replace with the star. Star indicates all the day or all the hours, all the minutes, all the months, like that. Okay, and here it will specify the day of the week. Which day of the week? So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like that. In which day of the, so this day value can be between 0 to 6. 0 means Sunday, 1 means Monday, like that. 6 means Saturday. So here we specified 1 to 5. 1 to 5 means on every working day. We are saying on every working day, Monday to Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So every working day. So the meaning of up to here is on every working day, in all the months and all the days, at 2 o'clock 5 minutes you run this. Okay, and the next one is the username. In which user directory you want to do this. So this is the username, and the next part is nothing but the what you want to do, that command, the command that what you want to execute, that command you have to specify after this. Okay, so this is the format of how we define a job for the cron tab. For the cron tab, how we are going to define what task it is going to perform, that task, how to define it. This is the format. Okay, so the
Ma'am,
meaning of this is, yeah.
ma'am, if we specify the day of the week, then the day of the month will always be star.
Definitely. No need. Suppose if I say fifth month every Monday, you can, this can be any month. Suppose if
Yes,
I
ma'am.
say, suppose Monday, if I say Monday, on this month every Monday. If I specify only one here, if I specify only one here, so here I have say 5. So that in the May month, in the May month, on every Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
No
Month
need of
we may give, but day of the month we should not give.
day of the month will be star, and every Monday you are saying. Day of the month, in that case, it will be star. Okay, suppose
Yes.
uh, if you specify on Mondays, only Mondays, or if you specify the day also, in that case, suppose here it is a star, if here it is a day, suppose 20, so it will take in all the months where Monday comes on this date, that also it will take, can able to take. See here, suppose here you specified Monday, here you specified Monday, and here you specified star, that means in all the months Monday, and here you specified the day 20, say for example. Okay, so in the entire year where on 20th day Monday comes only. Okay, Monday, if the Monday comes on 20th of any month, then it will execute. Okay, so that
Okay.
this indicates that we are specifying, scheduling at what time is this command is to be run automatically. Okay, so here the entire meaning of this command, whatever that we have specified here, is run this file dot slash my backup dot. So this shell script you are running, so run this shell script as a root. User permissions we are giving as a root, you run this shell script every working day at 2:05 a.m. every working day at 2:05 a.m. That is the meaning of this entire thing. Okay, so now suppose you want to uh, in your system, suppose you want to take a backups, or you want to take a backup for every you want to do some tasks on every day or every week, or on a specified time, or suppose you want to do some task when you switch on your system, or when you shut down your system, you want to perform some tasks, or when you reboot your system, you want to perform some tasks. So like that, uh, on a specific time you want to do something, those files are to be stored in slash etc slash rc0.d. in this particular path, if you store some shell script, then these shell script will be executed when your system is shut down or a power off, shut down and power off. Whatever the scripts that are there in this directory will be executed automatically. Okay, so if you store some scripts in this particular folder path, then those will be run when you run your system in a single user mode. Okay, so like that, suppose when you want to run your scripts when you shut down or reboot your system, so those files are to be run in this are to be stored in this particular folder. So like that, or suppose in these folders also you can say specify daily, see here, um, hourly, on a cron. So all the files which are there in this path will run daily. uh, this will run weekly, this will run monthly, this will run every hour. So like that, uh, you can store your files in a specific path or a folder in a Linux. Those files will be repeatedly or recursively run whenever a particular action is done. Okay, so we'll demonstrate one example for this. Okay. So what I am doing, I am creating one shell script. Here I am creating one shell script. So that shell script I want to run it. I will schedule the time. So in that scheduled time, I want to run that shell script using cron tab command. Okay, cron tab tool we use to run our script uh, on a specified scheduled time. That I'll demonstrate. So, some file I am creating, my backup dot sh. This is the shell script I want to run. Okay. So let me create that shell script first. So in this shell script means what shebang you will have. Explanatory /bin /bash. So this is the executable that run when you run the shell script. Okay. So you take some file, file name, whatever file name you want, you can take it. So let me, like, where that file is found, that path, let me store it. So this is the folder where we are. /home /home/Hemalata week8. This is the path I have. In this, I am going to create one file called mybackup.log file. So the output of this shell script, when I run this script, the output of this script is to be stored in a log file. Okay, my backup.log file. In that I want to store it. Okay. So I'm writing that file name as backup file b file. Sorry. Backup file b file I am defining it as. So it is in /home/Hemalata /week8 my backup.log. So in this file I want to store. So I have defined the file name, path, along with the path. So in the shell script, what I am doing, simply echo commands I am taking. Echo, okay, starting backup automatically. And this I want to redirect to, append to this file, $b file. So what this will do, this message, it will write it to this file, my backup.log file. Okay. And on which date it was written. So the date command output also I am writing to, I'm appending to this b file. The next line. Okay. And again, echo backup process completed. Some message, what my you can define anything, what your shell script, what it want to do, that you write it in here. Okay, just here I am displaying only the messages. Whatever task that your shell script want to do, that you can create. So this message also I am storing in b file, appending to b file. Okay. So at the end, I am appending one line. So this is my shell script. Let us consider. So what I did, just I am displaying starting backup automatically. This message I am writing, appending to this file. After that, the output of the today's date and time, it will I am appending, and backup process is completed and one line. So this is what my shell script is doing. So everything I am writing to a file, my backup.log. To this file I am doing appending everything. Escape. Okay, so this is my shell script. Now, so I don't have the file, my backup.log file. So I'm going to create that. Okay, so my backup.log. Okay, so if you give ls minus l, so you can see it, the size of this is backup file is 0 bytes. Okay, now let me run the cron tab. Okay, so before that, let me check the server time. 15 hours 57 seconds. In the 60th second, I will write a script to run at the 60th second, say for example. Okay, so cron tab minus e command. If you run first time, when you are running that command, it will ask which editor, with which editor you want to edit the cron cron tab script. Okay, so we are taking a vi editor only, no? So vi editor basic version I am selecting 2. Okay, so it will open the script and you'll have some comments, and you can find out here you can find out even the sample also. See here how to write your script. You have the sample also. So here you write your timer. So in the 59th second I want to run. So everything I am giving the stars, star, 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 5, like in the 59th minute I'm going. So 57th minute we have seen gada. So now I am running this script in the 59th minute. What I am doing, cd home/home/hemalata /week8. Okay, change, and they from there you write you run /my backup.sh. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Okay, so you check the time now. I think time is over. 59th minute. We will run it again. We will run it. We will set a different timer there. Okay, now the time is 16. So in the 5th second, I will write in the 5th minute we will run the script. Okay, cron tab minus e. So let me modify this. In the 5th minute, I'm going to run in the 5th minute of the, in all the days, like means within so you can check now the date. I think this is the 16th hour 0th minute we have. So we will, if we check after the 5th minute, the same date, after the 5th minute, it will automatically run, and that output whatever we have written in the mybackup.sh script, that will run, and that output it will be stored in this file. Okay, so if I see ls minus l now, okay, so this is 0 bytes. Okay, so let us check after 5th minute. Okay, that file will be created. Okay, here when it comes to 5, after 5 we will check it again with the contents of that file. So in that way you can set up cron tab entry for cleaning up of your backup file, temporary files, or you want to take a backup of your system, or alter the entries of your emails, like many tasks you can do it automatically using this cron tab entry. Okay, so we are at the 2nd minute. So any doubts? Hello? Hello, ma? Am I audible?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. So these are the concepts of week 8. One is a sed scripting, how to write a sed scripting. The other one is how to run your scripts automatically. Okay. So let us wait till this will become 5, so that
Ma'am?
we can see the output.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Question, ma'am. When we run
Yes.
SED in a script mode, then also the
Yeah.
file is not committed, no, ma'am. File is not replaced, meaning the file contents are not replaced, no, ma'am.
Yeah. No. File contents will not be replaced. If you want your file contents to be replaced, you have to pass the output of this. Say, for example, -e, or say, suppose we'll give it -n. Say here, if I take 5p, 5th line, only 5th line will be the output of this command. Okay, the output of this is only 5th line of it. So you use a pipeline symbol here. So it will redirect. This output of this will be passed to the next level. So what you want to do here, that you want to redirect it to a file. Okay, say s1.txt or s2.txt. So if you run this now, cat s2.txt. See here, the output of this is stored in this file. Original file will not be disturbed. The output of this you are going to write it into another file. That file content is the reflection. Suppose you want to change your original file, then here you give sample.txt, so that the original file itself will be changed. Like greater than, with the greater than symbol you give, so that your original file will change. Okay, but by default it won't change the original file. Only the output of that it will reflect on the screen. Okay, so now we'll check what is our time. Okay, 6th minute. Now you see ls minus L. Still, I think our script is not run. Cron tab entry. What we give? /home /hemlata /week8. We are here only. Okay, and we want to say we want to run my backup.sh file. So /, yes. So it has to create a file called
Ma'am, my backup.sh is not executable, ma'am. Maybe that's the reason.
maybe yes, it is not executable. So let me change the permission. chmod 755 to my backup.sh. So now it is executable. So sorry. Okay, now we'll see the date and time, and then again we'll change the cron tab entry. It is 7th minute. Let me set it to 9th minute. Okay. So now it is empty. So we'll check after the 9th minute.
Ma'am, in the
Yeah.
lecture, professor said that the whatever is the output and even the errors will be sent to the via mail. So what is that mail, ma'am?
Errors can be
No, no.
sent.
Yeah, to the mail of the
Ma'am, he is
user.
asking about the log, ma'am. The cron tabs log error.
Purpose.
Yeah. Maybe mail command will tell whether he is telling about the mail. If you type, ma'am, it will come the cron tab failed or not. Something like that. He's asking.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have the idea. Mail.
Enter, ma'am. Just enter mail, ma'am. Enter. Oh, mail.
Like that feature is not installed. It is saying.
It will send the mail to the meaning. I think it sends to root user, I believe. Generally,
Yeah. Administrator can only, I think, do it. Like the purpose here is it can the cron tab and will be used for to run your scripts automatically for different purposes. The purposes he has mentioned, some of the purposes as to clear. Generally what we do, we like when we are executing and if your system shut down automatically, then there will be so many temporary files will be created. So like once in a while we used to delete star.tmp files. So instead of making that, if you run one cron tab, if you put a cron tab entry to delete all those temporary files, it will automatically run for every 15 days or 1 month, like that. So like the same way, if you want to take up your if you want to take the backup of your data also, you can do the cron tab entry. Or rotating your log files means like you want to move your log files from one place to another, or something. For that purpose also you can. Or like to send the emails automatically. You want to like for you want to send your email automatically for every 15 days to some company, or like. So that task also you can do it automatically using this. Like those are the different applications he has mentioned, not the mail command. Okay, so how to, like you have to write a script, how to alter that emails, like how to address that emails and all that. For that you need to write a script. Here we have written a script for doing something like backup. So the same way, for each and every purpose we need to write a script, whether it is email or whether it is a backup or whether it is removing the temporary files or whether it is rotating the logs. Okay, so now see this, the timer is over, so it has created my backup.log file. Okay, so now if you see the contents of it, it has written only underscore. No, we have written so many statements. No, I think I gave greater than there instead of double greater than. That's why it has overwritten. Vi. Okay, see, for the last line I've given greater than, so it has written everything. After that again it has overwritten. Okay, so append. Append, if you write, you will get all this. Okay, anyhow, our file is created and with the required task. Okay,
we can try manually executing. We'll see the.
yeah,
That's
manually. Okay, so it has executed whatever you have written previously, that the same thing is executed. So in the last line we said greater than, that's why it has overwritten the previous content and replaced only that line. Okay, so you can like that you can run, you can make use of your cron tab entry to run your scripts automatically. That is what I would like to demonstrate. Okay, okay, any more doubts?
Ma'am, can you explain like where that hash tag use, like in the said?
Said hash, like comment, for comment.
Yeah, where it is used.
Like while specifying the shebang we have used comment. Or suppose you don't want to execute, like suppose you want to say the one message, message sort of thing that you don't want to execute, there we use hash. If that line is kept it with the hash, then that line will be treated as a comment.
Is it possible to show that text file example?
But that cannot be viewed, no. Comment means that will not be printed. Okay. So anyhow, in the shebang also we are using hash. This hash means the whole line is comment. You are not executing that line. Slash
Yes, ma'am.
user slash bin slash scd minus f. Okay, you put a
And
line.
this minus f is also needed.
Yes, because this is a script you need to run a sed minus f command. This because I am writing in a script. So if you want to run a script from a sed, we use sed minus f option. Suppose you want to run it like a command, sed minus e option. Both executables are different. Sed minus e executable is different. Sed minus f executable is different. So I am saying sed executable with the minus f option, you run it. It will run when you run this sed script. Even without this shabang also it will run. That is only for our understanding purpose. This comment indicates that for our understanding purpose, you are saying that this is, see, in your shell script also, if you without shabang also it will run if that is installed in your system. Okay, so simple command only I am writing. Only one command I am writing. Oh, sorry, sample.txt. See this, that hash indicate comment. I just for our understanding purpose. So in this sed script, I have in this sed script I have used comment. The comment means it won't execute. Okay, so only this gets executed. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, but that send video, if you show there is one table right there.
Like you want to extract something from a document, like
No, can I show my screen?
yeah, wait, I'll stop. You can, yeah, you share yours.
This comment, this is also same, ma'am.
Yeah, this comment only I have used. No.
Okay, the same
This,
thing is it.
yeah, comment like hash means that whole thing, whatever after that, whatever you are writing will be treated like a comment.
Okay.
Yes.
In this video itself, I have one doubt.
Yeah, this is you are writing a script which will extract only necessary information from this file, this particular file. This is the file we have already discussed in the previous classes, which contains the roll numbers and fees paid by the students. In the previous classes, we have discussed this file, this input file. Okay, so this is like a text file only. From this particular text file, you are extracting only the required part. So to extract only the roll number and the fees of the student. For that, he has written a regular expression. This is a regular expression.
Yes, ma'am. The first one I understood. Wherever there is this pattern is not there, this I should delete, ma'am.
Yeah, wherever there are
It's
extra
not other
spaces,
than roll number.
when there are multiple spaces, you replace with a single space.
Yes, ma'am. Then what is
Okay.
this? Only this
After
third
that,
one.
third one, search for space and this for this particular one, 21,000 fees. To get this fees value, this is written space after that you have a digits, any number of digits, and this thing will be repeated any number of times. The first pattern is to be see here, this is the first pattern. This is a back back reference. This is what is mean by back reference. This with any number of times this format, numbering format, can be run occurred in any number of back reference ones, means can be run can become any number of times.
Ma'am, this one you are saying, ma'am.
/1.
Yes.
Yes, that is back reference. The first,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
this
So
will
it
be
is
repeated. This will be the here one means first pattern. First pattern is this, no?
first
Space,
group.
digit plus plus.
Okay,
Digit can be repeated any number of times. Like to extract the fees, this can come any number of times. Back reference one means.
okay, ma'am. Then dot star.
Dot star means this digit can occur any number of one or more times. Like after this, you can have after this, if you have any digit or any text, if this is single character followed, if this can be repeated any number of times. If that comes, that is to be replaced by space. That is to be replaced. Wherever you have this type of pattern, that is to be replaced by space.
Okay,
That
this
means you
space.
remove that.
This is that space, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, this is that space. Remove that. Like simply you keep a space over here, and that means you remove all the text, whatever that comes after this.
Ma'am, so one means it refers to this bracket.
Back reference. Back reference means in this particular expression, first block, you can say.
First block means this bracket, round bracket.
I think space.
Okay,
Space.
this from the space to dot star.
Yes, I think from space to dot here. This bracketed one, whichever that comes in this bracket, no, parenthesis.
Yes, ma'am.
That will be back reference.
Now, without this one, what the result would have been changed?
The result might be you will get a roll number. After that, you can have any number of spaces. After that, I think only the roll number. After that, whatever text you have, that will come. You try it. Remove this and then try it.
Okay.
This is a back reference. Previously, we have discussed back reference. Back reference means the first block of the specified command, which comes in the parenthesis.
That can come one more time.
Like wherever it comes, the meaning of that is
yes.
wherever the first block repeated.
That group can come many times.
Yeah, that group can come any number of times.
Okay, ma'am. And in this also, the last one command. Yes, ma'am. This one.
Stream editor. For what purpose it was used? Join. Is it join purpose? Like you want to join more than one line. For the previous line, if you want to join another line, is it that?
Join with the third part.
Yeah.
Ma'am, this here for width, they've reduced the width and kept it only up to here.
Yeah,
using
removed.
this
That we have.
backslash. Yes, ma'am. Then they removed and made it as a single line. So that is the command.
No, like that is a script only. Actually, script which has some logic. What they have used, I think, label. Okay, slash. Wait. So colon X is the label. Slash. Um, you are removing the substitution of dollar, removing the substitution of dollar. Mm, slash substitution slash n. Wait. Bx means last line. Bx means go to that label x. Something it is repeating the task till the last line, and in the middle line what they did, search line replace with the null value. So searching for yes, for searching for a new line, new line character. That means in the previous line, so whenever you press enter, no, you will get a new line character, no. That new line
Yes.
character, is replaced by null. That means
Yes.
so if the new line character is replaced by null, so it will append the next line to that. It won't go to the next line. It won't go to the new line. Next line. It will be appended. So that means it is joining the both the lines, all the lines. Is it that?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, this is the because it should not go to next line. It should come in the
Yeah.
same line.
Yeah, null. It is second command is searching for a slash n at a new line character, and that new line character is replaced by null value.
So
Null value.
this slash is to escape slash n.
Yes, escape the slash backslash. To
Yes,
escape the
and this one,
backslash, I think.
like why there are two escape characters?
First one is escape the backslash. To escape the backslash, also one slash should be there. No? First backslash is to say that escape the next character. Which you want to escape? Backslash only. So this two indicate escape the backslash. After that, this slash n is new line.
Okay,
Have you got
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am. Before S also there are backslash forward slashes, right? So what are these?
Escape the backslash.
This.
That is also escape the backslash.
Okay, ma'am.
Interpretation of backslash, you escape.
This forward slash.
Forward slash is a substitution, no? Substitution here, substitute with the null value. Here we have not specified anything here. That indicates that you replace with null. Backslash is to be replaced with null.
Okay. And then first line, what is that? Colon X.
Colon X is a label. Bx means you go to that label. This indicates that this task is repeatedly doing something. Okay. Dollar slash n dollar. So at this label you have defined something. Say for some task you have defined. Okay. After that you are doing something. Again, what you are doing, you jump to. After this, you jump to this label. That means repeatedly it is doing the same task. Like here in the like PPT, he specified how to put a label and then how to go back to the label. From this statement, how to go dx is it will jump to the label unconditionally.
Okay, and if it goes to this, jumps to this label, it will perform this function.
Yeah, again it will perform. Like like it won't break at all the completely till the end of the line evof comes, it will do it. Actually, what the professor said in this output of this.
Okay, you want to show me to show output.
Wait, label. So like that, not only this one logic he has shown, that's all. The logic involved here is this is the output. Hello.
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am. This slash, backward slash is replaced, and everything comes in one line.
Yeah, everything comes in a single line. That
Yes.
is what the logic was written there.
Yes, ma'am. This backslash is removed.
Yeah.
Because some lines are cut and put here, so all the lines are now coming in the same line. Like there is no cut in between.
Yes. The logic written inside that is same only. Like wherever you find a slash in, that you remove it. If you remove the slash in, then the next line will be continued. Okay, so that the task is to be done repeatedly. Say first line is to be attached to the second line is to be attached to the third line. So he is jumping, doing the same task repeatedly. So in the first line, what is doing? Escape. So last line till the last line. What is the option of n, capital N? What the capital N will do? Capital N.
Here, adds a new line to pattern space.
Add a new line to the pattern space and append the next line of input into it. Okay. Append next line of input into it. So what he is doing, so that go to the output, that script. At the label he has specified till the last line. You insert like you append the previous back to this n operation he has done. After that, he has removed the slash n, replaced that with a null value, and in the last line, if it is not the last line, he is jumping to exciting. Like so, till you get the last line, like end of the file, till you get the end of the last line, this dollar, till you get the last line, you do the same task. Go to this and insert a new line, and then add to that, you append the next line. Okay, so meanwhile, between those two, you remove the slash n. So this task is to be repeated till you get the last line.
Okay, if you had put 9 instead of dollar, then till the ninth line.
It will append. It will append till the 9th line.
Okay, can you extend this line 1 again? 1 and 2, it is connected.
Yeah, like here what he is doing is at the end of the line, adding a new space, and in that space he is inserting the next line. So in the so in between, while inserting the next line, he is removing the new line character between those two. New line character is replaced by null, and then if the new line character is there, while displaying it will show the new line. That's why he has removed the new line character. Again, this task this is conditional jump only. So if till the last line, if it is not the last line, you go to the x. So repeat the same task. I think that is the meaning of it.
Okay, where is it adding space? This slash and
After each line, like in the first line, add a space, append that to the second. In that space, it will append the next line. Okay, again, add a space, append the third line, add a space, append the fourth line, like that till the last line.
Okay, what is dollar?
Infinite loop it is. Actually, to say it is an infinite, like a loop. It is a loop till we encounter the last line, that loop gets executed.
Okay, this this, what is this dollar?
Dollar means last line.
No,
End
here
of
it
the
is
line.
dollar,
This
last
is end of the line. Here it is end of the
Okay.
line.
End of the line, you insert n, then there is some space here.
Space here, and then in that space, the command is saying in that space it will insert the next line. So before inserting the next line, he is removing the new line in the next new line character, so that previous to the next line will be added to the previous line.
Okay.
Okay, you go through once this one so that you can understand. So this is just a script only. Backslashes means escape backslash. So this one, this implementation he has shown. Colon label means specify the location of the label to where we need to do the branching. Looping we are doing here. Okay. So B label means branch unconditionally to the label. So repeatedly it will go, like in your other programming languages also, if you want to do unconditional branching, we can define a label, and we can go to that label means it will go to again that statement, and from there it will repeat those statements.
Okay.
Okay.
If you had put colon y, then we can use y. Any label, whatever label.
Colon y means here by. You have to use by.
Okay.
Label you can colon, after that you can give your own name, labeling name. Okay, if you want, if you have a still doubt, you copy that expression, put it to ChatGPT, so that it will give for each and every symbol, it will give the description.
Okay, ma'am, I'll check.
Okay, so that expression you give, if you have a like exact interpretation, if you didn't get for the given command, so you copy that command, give it to ChatGPT, so that it will interpret each and every symbol. What is the meaning of that symbol also it will show you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so can I end the session?
Yes, ma'am.